Oh my God. I have never seen so many people in an airport line that have been so pissed off. Hey everyone, how's it going? So today we are going to be talking about Spirit Airlines and our experience with them, or I should say our future experience with them. Hey, so we're back from Colombia and we've learned a couple things that can save you guys some money. So stick around to the end and we're going to give you a couple tips on how to save on some baggage fees and a couple other things. Okay, enjoy. We are leaving to go to Colombia tomorrow. Spirit Airlines was by far the least expensive ticket for us to get down there. And tomorrow, we're going to be getting up from Naples, driving to Fort Lauderdale. It's like a 2-hour flight with our kids, and hopping on a plane for a 3-hour plane ride. Are we going to Cartagena? No. Just almost dropped a Hartley. Was that funny? We are on our way to check into Spirit Airlines. We've gotten here plenty early, and we have our one bag, our stroller bag. Curious to see how it goes.
2 carry-ons.
2 carry-ons. Well, they should be classified as personal items. So, we're almost to Terminal 3. Yay. That is a hell of a line. I see why they sent an email to say show up 3 hours early. Woohoo. I don't even know where the beginning of the line is.
So we arrived at Spirit Airlines. We could not check in online. We have to go to a gate agent, and this is what it looks like.
It is a giant cluster.
I guess you get what you pay for.
I mean, it's not bad. We have plenty of time. We have 2 hours until our flight takes
You
off.
say that.
Yeah, I mean, we probably have an hour here in line, and then we'll get through security. But
I hope we make it.
it's definitely a giant
The people
cluster right
in
now.
front of us said that this line hasn't moved in the last 30 minutes. It's been half an hour.
We have officially moved. It's been like a half an hour. I think we've moved maybe 10 feet. But on a good note, I think we only have 2 families to go until we get to the counter. We still have, what, an hour and a half until our flight? There goes Alex's phone.
Yep.
Hour and a half until our flight.
We made it to the counter! What time is it? I don't even know. I had to give my phone up to the kids.
15.
Okay.
Made it to the counter.
Hopefully we can make it to the gate on time.
We still have an hour and 45 minutes before the flight goes. Perfect.
Yes, sir.
We got boarding passes. Good to go through security? Thank you. Thank you so much. Ooh, holy crap, we made it.
Just giving high fives to everyone.
Aw.
There's people behind me.
There's people behind you?
Ah!
There is someone behind you. Alright, so this is no joke. Show up like 3 hours before your flight if you're dealing with Spirit Airlines.
Yeah. That was an hour just to get to the ticket counter.
Hey little bug. Are you happy to be out of the carrier? We made it to our gate in time. We missed pre-boarding with the little kids because Alex was in the bathroom, which is not a big deal. But we still don't have our seat assignments, and we've obviously got a family of 3 with 2 little kids. Okay, ready to go? Let's go.
Zone 1.
Come on, go.
Kids, go right ahead.
Colson. Go, go, go. Go, little turkey.
I know, Bugga. Can you give your brother some water? You have to share your water bottle. Thank you.
Good job, boys. Go to him. Stand right there next to your brother.
Hey, Colson, what color is
Whoa. Oh, look at you.
There's going to be a little bit of an issue here.
Why wouldn't there be?
Yeah, it's because, I'm going to be honest, you guys checked in relatively late. Every seat was already assigned. So I had to give you what's left, right? And now
I'm sure that people will move seats when they're in.
Okay, that's what I'm about to tell you. Because you got the kids and stuff. I was able to get these 2 seats as close as possible, which is 21A and 21F. So it's
stop,
one
let go.
window in the same row and the other window in the same row. So you can bargain with that. The other one's 33 feet.
Thank you.
That's one of your things.
We
Thank
can
you
do
guys.
it.
I make it work. Thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Alrighty. So that was somewhat pleasantly surprising. The gate agent actually made a... Oh, flip-flop broke. Okay. Here, give me hands. Hop up. There we go. How much junk can I carry in my hands? Okay, so anyways, like I was saying, the gate agent actually made a decent attempt to try and get us to sit together, but because of the infinite arms and checking in and a stupid long line, so we're gonna have to play musical chairs once we get on the plane. Oh, air conditioning. We're on the flight. We've made it. We've managed to successfully trade off our seats that were further up the plane.
For those just joining us,
we
welcome
have
to
a
Spirit Airlines
full row
waiting 59
here.
with service to Carthay.
Okay, so we've successfully made it on the plane.
You may continue using your cell phones while the boarding door is open. However,
Alright, I'm gonna try this again. Hopefully there's no more announcements. So anyways, we've successfully made it onto our flight. The seats, they're definitely very minimalistic. Honestly, they're not that uncomfortable. They don't recline, they don't do any of that stuff, but it's not bad. We were able to pawn off our 2 seats that were further up in the airplane so that we were all able to sit in one row, kind of what we had planned on doing. We weren't going to pay $9 or $15 to choose seats. Figured we'd just be able to switch seats, which that was pretty easy to do. Time at the airport. Holy cow, we have never actually needed to be at an airport 2+ hours in advance. However, there were so many people that were so mad that they missed their flights or whatever, but it's because they didn't show up early enough. In Spirit Airlines' defense, they send out emails yesterday, and I even read you guys' email. Show up 3 hours before your flight. Definitely needed. The place was a zoo.
An hour just to get to the gate.
Yeah, just to do our check-in, because we had him, we couldn't check in online. It was over an hour to do that. So, as long as you're prepared for dealing with it, you know what you're getting yourself into. It's if you think you're going to have the service of a Delta or a United, you're going to be very, very sorely misplaced and probably rather upset. So far so good. Tiny little tray tables. Down goes the baby. Where's the baby going? Hi, silly pot. Okay, so here's a little surprise. We're sitting on our plane, and my phone starts ringing. It's a Fort Lauderdale number. I'm like, oh, this is weird. I'm going to answer it. It was Spirit Airlines calling me, like, you haven't checked in. Are you still flying? Are you boarding the airplane? We were the last ones, and I think because we had to do a special seat assignment with the kids or something, it didn't get registered. I'm not positive what happened. But anyways, they were calling our phone to double check and make sure that we were on our way to the plane, which that I'm actually surprised about, because none of the other big airlines would have done that. If we'd be flying Delta, they would not have gotten a phone call saying, hey, you're about to miss your flight, hurry up.
And also,
so, that was actually kind of cool.
Colson, stop it. Stop. Was it the landing into Fort Myers that was really, really nice lately?
I think so. I'm not sure.
I've only been on one airplane where the landing has been nice and gentle and pretty. That was not it.
Yeah, that I wouldn't say he actually bounced it.
It was pretty bouncy.
That was a heck of a landing.
We went bouncing and then sideways.
Yeah, we didn't have it quite under control, but we made it. Okay, so we made it to Cartagena, and we are here. The flight was pretty uneventful. This one was kind of a pistol on the flight. Yeah, he was a little pain in the butt. Hartley took a nap. That was good. Hey, boys. Yeah, calm down. So overall, I can't say that we really had a bad experience with Spirit Airlines. I mean, there were plenty of people in the line this morning waiting to check into the flight that were livid about missing their flights or the long lines or any of that kind of stuff. But in the airline's defense, they did send us an email the day before saying show up extra early because of holiday travel, of which we listened to. So I think that's a big important one.
Extra time, but
No, there wasn't a ton of extra time. So I mean, their 3-hour time. I think we were at the airport 2.5 hours before our flight.
2:40.
And that was honestly was cutting it close. You could have used some extra time, but we made it. Really? Yeah, this is what our flight was like for a little bit. Hence why there wasn't much film footage from it. Boys. Okay. We're going to talk at you once we get into the airport. See ya. Hey guys, so we're back in the States from Colombia, and we've learned a couple things on our trip with Spirit to help you guys potentially save some money. Overall, would I recommend flying with them? If you have an airline that is about the same cost, probably not. But in our case, they were drastically less expensive. So yeah, it did end up being worth it. So tip number 1 is don't buy the assigned seats. So in our case, it ended up not really being worth it. It saved $60 each way, $15 per person per seat, and we were just able to rearrange the seats once we were on the flight. On our way back from Colombia, they actually just sat us all together anyways. So they don't intentionally separate families, and it's pretty easy to rearrange. So that's tip number 1. Don't buy your seats. Saves a bunch of money. Tip number 2, this one's kind of a no-brainer, but pack light. Don't bring 4 suitcases. It's $30 to $35 per bag. So we combined all 4 of us into one 40-pound bag for a week. It was a little snug on clothing, but we were going to a hot country where we were really only wearing shorts and t-shirts, so not a huge deal there. Tip number 3 is to utilize stroller bags. This might sound a little weird, but they don't charge for stroller bags. And so we traveled with an Uppa Baby stroller, which comes with a really nice bag that you can then pack some extra clothes in. Now, here's the trick that we thought of. We haven't tested it, but I think it would work. Bring a second stroller bag. You have 2 kids, by all means, you could rightly have 2 stroller bags. Put some of the pieces of a stroller into it so you separate it out, you give yourself more room, and you could, in theory, pack everything for your entire trip into 2 stroller bags, which they don't charge. I don't know, it's just a thought. I think we might try it at some point. Now, here's the catch though. The second stroller bag, at least for the Uppa Baby that we have, they are kind of expensive. It's like $120 for a bag. So it doesn't totally make sense to do this for a one-time deal. But if you're going to be flying a low-cost carrier, Spirit, Frontier, whatever, multiple times, say more than like 3 to 4 times, then it would pay for itself really quickly. So in conclusion, those are our tips for how to save a couple bucks on Spirit, and overall, they weren't awful. The biggest thing, do your research. They do give you everything that you need to know to deal with them is available on their website. We hope that you enjoyed this video. We've got some adventures from our trip to Colombia. If I can get my act together, I'm trying to get some of our Bali videos put together and out, so we've got a lot more fun stuff coming up. We'd love to have you subscribe. If you've got any questions on Spirit or comments or want to share your own experiences, I would love to hear from you. And we will see you guys in the next video. Talk to you soon. See ya.